Third tap in, yes, I am hip hop man. Sports Betters Media, man.
They got me mobbing like I'm locked and ready to get my slug on. I load my clip and slip my motherfucking gloves on. I ain't scared to blast on these suckers if they test me. Trust, I got my block cop player if they press me. Bust some motherfuckers with a ass and better tuckers. I ain't looking with them. The blasting, I'm a nothing drinking Hennessy and getting high on the lookout for my enemies. Don't wanna die, tell me why, cause the stress is getting major. A buck 50 across the face with my razor. What can I do but be a thug until I'm dead and gone? I keep my brain on the game and stay headstrong. These sorry bastards wanna kill me in my sleep. I'm really cannot see, and every day is just a struggle. Steady thugging on the streets and I've been ballin' low. Don't let them make you worry. Keep swinging at these suckers till you worried. I was born and raised hell, a nigga from the gutter, working mother. I'm touched. I'm kicking dust up, ready to bust. I'm on the scene, steady mugging me. Until they kill me, I'll be living this life.
All this, baby.
All right,
get
all
all
right.
this,
North
man.
Carolina in the building.
What up?
Right, this is Sports Betters Media. I am Hip Hop Mag, C11 Studios. Got special guest in the building tonight. Tease, one time for Raleigh's own, Mr. Larry, Trey Larry. Let's get it.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trey, let us know where you're from and what area code you're repping, Jack.
Hey, man. Double R, Rough Raleigh, 919. Man, born and raised, 99. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Tap in. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we get started?
One, shout out to my Dukes, Pops. Shout out to all my my coaches that helped me get to where I'm at today. Shout out to my brothers. Shout out to my LBs repping the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Yep.
Man, shout out to anyone and everyone that's helped me.
Very good. Very good. All right. Trey Larry in the building. Best podcast, North and South. For all the viewers and fans that don't know, Trey, where did you play high school football at?
Yeah, I went to Millbrook, Millbrook High School, 2017, and graduated in I ain't going to 20. I'm tripping. Oh, I graduated in 2017. My bad.
Okay.
But I went to school there for 4 years. It was great. A lot of good guys come out of Raleigh, North Carolina, especially at Millbrook. I would say Keith Marshall went to school there.
Keith Marshall, I remember Keith Marshall.
Keith went there. His brother Marcus Marshall went there. We got Sam Blue. We got Carly. We got Chris Clemens. We got a lot of a lot of people come from Millbrook. Not just on the football side, but shout out to Raj Rashid, Coach Williams. So I gotta put him out there.
Hey.
But it was a great school. I miss. Sometimes I never have any doubts or regrets or anything about in high school, but I just sometimes miss it, because you never get that time back, so you take advantage of it.
You got to take advantage, man. All right, one time for Trey Larry, take advantage. All right, very good. Okay, who were your biggest inspirations growing up, Trey?
Man, growing up, I would say I got him tatted on me, Walter Payton. But first, I would say my mom. My mom's my hero. She here
That's
today.
Right.
So growing up, I would say my mom, Walter Payton, Muhammad Ali.
Wow.
I would say,
Muhammad around here somewhere.
He behind you. He behind you. Oh, yeah. Muhammad Ali, I would say Tupac Shakur.
Very good.
Biggie, even though that didn't play out, but it's okay. They still are two legends. Tupac, I would say, growing up, now that I'm getting older and understanding like the message behind how Tupac carried himself and how his mom raised him, and how his mom raised him to understand, the system, and understand what the system is made of, and what the certain things not to do, obviously, to create a format against you. So I would say Tupac, and I gotta go with. I have a lot, but my last one I gotta say is his name is Eric Thomas, E.T., motivational speaker, one of the greatest motivational speakers of all. And E.T., I got to go with E.T., and then I got Inky Johnson, great dude. And then shout out to Kylie Muscle. Watched him growing up a lot. And I got a lot, but those are my guys that I watched.
Very good, man. Very good. And shouts out to the Shakur family. Definitely supposed to get an interview with Matula Shakur real soon. Yeah,
now, let me tell you, in California, they just made a Tupac Shakur museum.
Wow.
And when I tell you, it is an experience. Like I would really suggest you go there. Like if you ever in California,
You already been?
I've been, and it was amazing. I never would have thought what I've seen. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it is an experience that you would want to have.
How long have they had it up?
They probably about a year, because my rookie year they was building it, right?
That's right.
And then my second year, I was like, oh, it's done, and I went there, and it is a sight to see, I would say.
That's very good, Trey. That's what's up. I definitely got.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say if you want to get some knowledge on what Tupac, as far as not just the movie, as far as how his mom raised him, go there, and you're gonna see some stuff you would never think you would see before. That is, and you'll know why he's Tupac, not just because of his rap, but how he was brought up, like how he was raised from his mom. So
that's what's up.
It's really a sight to see.
That's very good. Black Panthers was a big movement back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure Tupac learned. I know he learned a lot from his mama and his daddy. A lot of wisdom. Okay, Trey, why this game called football?
Game of football. The game of football. What comes to mind when I think of football is a selective amount of young men, and because there's women today playing, so I got to say that.
Yes, it is.
I would say coming together for one common goal, which is a win, right? But it's hard. So the game of football is a way of escape. It is a way of where you can go out and put your hands on people legally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would say football, for some, a lot of where people were, in the double R, is a place where you can escape. And you don't have to worry about nothing. You don't have to worry about no issues, no water not on, whatever is going on, but you worried about the next play. And the man in front of me is going to feel me. You know what I'm saying? So I would say the game of football to me is escape.
Yeah. And not only that, but it gives you that way of expressing your energy and what's the word? Expressing your aggravation. Yeah. Aggression and all that.
Oh, yeah. Because, in life, we all have aggravations. And, some people can't put it out because, everybody can't play the game of football. So they channel their energy into something else.
Boxing.
And UFC.
Yeah.
Track. Yep. All those things. But I would say football for me would be escape, because growing up, I put my first sport was basketball.
Wow.
My mom tell you, I didn't even, I didn't want to play no football, man.
Right.
I was trying to ball. My mama tell you, like, I was on the basketball court. They gave me the ball, man. I ran to the other hoop. I'm trying to get the ball in the net.
I know that's right.
I don't know what y'all. I'm like, nah, the pass. Nope, it's my ball. I was Kobe. I was like, man, Kobe, before I even knew who Kobe was, I was out there. Give me the ball.
Right.
So football for me is it's a game that has blessed me so much.
Yeah.
But I would say getting to know the understanding of the levels there is to know about football.
That's right.
As far as when you're a kid, when you get to middle school, when you get to high school, when you get to college, and then you're blessed to play at the next level.
That's right.
Those are different levels, I would say. So football to me in all those areas is an escape. And I would say it has changed my life superiorly. And, I never would have thought the game would get me to where I'm at today. So it's just been a blessing, man.
Big blessings, man. Big blessings. Trey Larry in the building. Football, Raleigh's finest, okay? Tell me, how was the recruiting process when Missouri recruited you? How was that process?
Okay, so Missouri, I only had 6 offers. I didn't have a lot of offers. Just being real with you, I could have had a lot of offers, but, unfortunately, at the end of the day, I dug myself in a little hole in school. So what happened was Missouri was the only school to actually wait for me to be qualified. So that was a whole, and it's not, I don't have a problem talking about it. Like, some people
it's old.
Don't know about, the whole situation. But basically, some teams, they was like, it's no way you're going to be qualified. Like, come to my school and be like, it's no way. Like, I even tell my coach, like, it's no way he's going to be qualified.
You gotta get past that clearinghouse.
Right. So my mom was up there, and she said, yo, ain't going to college. You going to college.
I can see her
You
saying
going to
that,
college.
too.
You going to college.
Somewhere.
So
Yeah, I can see
with
her
Missouri, they were the only school that I would say, shout out to Coach O'Fadale. If it wasn't for him finding me, man, I don't know where I would have went. I probably would have been in North Carolina, but you know that's another story. But
NC State.
yes, I wanted to go to UNC, but you know it played out how it played out.
Yeah.
O'Fadale found me, and from there, man, you know I think it was perfect timing, perfect scenario, perfect situation for me.
Yeah.
You know I went there 4 years, blessed. You know, left my name out there and being in the history books. But, you know, the most thing for me, though, when I was in college and you know, rest in peace to TP. He, my teammate, he just passed. Terry Petrie, he just passed.
Hey, rest in peace.
We all played football together. And coming in, you know, in college, it's just the bond that you have with your class is just so different because every day, we was together conditioning, running, every day, and you build a bond with those guys, you know, and I would say just the college memories of getting older. Then you get to your sophomore year, you get to your junior year, and you know, unfortunately, in this game of football is, you know, everybody can't play at the college level, and that's not meaning to say you can't play, but I've gotten told I couldn't play at the next level as far as college just because of my grades.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is though, when you are in college, there are certain guys that, you know, unfortunately, their path, they'll go somewhere else. But at the end of the day, I created a bridge with that person.
Yeah.
So now, when they go somewhere, shout out to Adam Sparks, even though my man Adam went to another school, me and him created that bond to where no matter what, like I call him, what's going on with you? You good? Everything okay? Yeah, everything good, brother. I wish you the best. We are connected because we went through that phase in college of when you coming in and you're a freshman, and he was the first person I met when I got up there because I was my school, we graduated late, so I got there a little late. He was the first person I met when I was in the dorm. So it's just right off the bat, you creating that, you know, you don't even know this person, but at the end of the day, the game will bring a group amount of women and men together.
Yes, it will.
Outside of it. So even if the football don't even, if he's not playing football no more, I still got a relationship with him.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's really I would say the game is, you know, and
it's
again,
all
rest in
about
peace to
relationships,
TP, man.
It's all about relationships. Got to keep your bridges, man. Hey, me and T talk about that all the time. It's very important. Okay, what's some other schools that was recruiting you at the time?
Okay, I had Boston College, App State, North Carolina A&T. I would say
App State's good.
App State, yeah, but the App State offer that came from us going up there. We went up there for camp.
Okay.
So they seen me kind of develop more so because when I came out the gate, I didn't play varsity for only played varsity for 2 years.
Wow.
So I didn't get the the exposure as far as like hey, he moved up to varsity. No, I was on JV. Coach Button was like, nah, he on JV. Yeah. So I was on JV.
Okay.
And for the past, we would go there for camp every year, and that just came with them seeing me produce, and they're like, we want to offer him, So I think going into my senior year, they offered me because my junior year, I had a, selective. I would say I can't say great. I had a good year for me being in my first year on varsity, and we went back up there, and it was like we want to offer him. Good. So I would say App State, North Carolina A&T, Miami of Ohio. Shout out to them. That was my first offer. And I'm missing one school, James Madison University.
That's good.
So those are the schools. I could have had more, but that's not how the story played out for me. But those are only schools. But at the end of the day, man, it played out how it played out.
And the thing is, God will deal you your cards, but them cards only meant for you. So you made it worth your while either way. All right, Trey Larry in the building. Best podcast, North and South. Okay, who do you think you model your game after that as far as being a running back? See, you like to wear that number 34.
Oh, yeah. I told you, man. He already tagged him. Walter P., man. Sweetness, baby. Let's get it, man. That's why I like to alter my game. Shout out to Coach Ford, my coach, running back coach in college. That was me and him had the same favorite running back. So when I finally got the number 34, it was he was like, hey, man, you going to wear that number. You better play like it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's for
sure. So it's just my whole, you know, when I was a kid, you know, I didn't know what I was doing, you know, watching the game of football. But I don't know, 3-4 always stuck out to me, man. Like every player that has worn the number 3-4 is a player. Yeah. And if you look at, and this is really going to go deep, if you look at the significance of the number 3 and you look at what it means, 3 and the 4, you'll find out why. I'm not going to tell you why, but I'm going to just tell you, if you find the significance of the number 3 and the number 4, it is deep. So that number, if you got to look into it, but it is deep.
Definitely will when I
look
get home.
Into it,
Very, very good. Okay. Tell all the viewers and the fans what goes into being a professional excuse me.
You good, baby. You good.
NFL player on a daily basis.
Basis. I would just say this. The NFL is a business of you being at your best every day, regardless of how you feel. Wow. Right? So what goes into it is a lot of sacrifice, dedication, and sometimes being a little selfish. Yeah, because you know, when you're at a level, you know, NFL, NBA, MLB, whatever sport, you got to be a little selfish because
a lot of selfish.
But at the end of the day, I would just say what goes into it is those things I just said, but. If we want to go deeper, I would say a lot of because I'm gonna give you a great answer on this one. A lot of self-reflecting time, and what I mean is that every day you go into the building as an NFL player. Yeah. Whatever you did last week or the day of or the day before, it don't matter. So every day is a representation. You're representing yourself every day in the NFL. Yeah. Not every year, this every day. Even in the off season, even before we get to OTAs, even during OTAs, every day is a day that you are representing yourself. Because it's different from college, because college, everybody, and we can get real, college and NFL, two different things. Okay. Right. So as far as college, we weren't thinking that. Everybody come in, everybody do the lift, everybody do it. But when you get to the NFL, off season, you're on your own. Coach ain't calling you to work out. Right. Coach ain't telling you to go over the place. Coach ain't telling you to meet.
That's your job.
That's your job. That's your duty to do. So I would say it's self-inflicting. Like, you have to really go into a mind space of you have to take care of your business. Yeah. Because if you don't, then there's no hiding. Right. And when I mean the NFL, what goes into it is everything is being watched, everything is being evaluated. Yeah. So there is no such thing as hiding. You know, certain things you can hide in college. You know, certain things you game, but when you get to the league, it gets exposed because there's no hiding. So.
And the biggest thing I learned, what my dad told me, he said, you got to be selfish because they draft players, not teams.
Facts.
So tap in, man. All right, you heard it first. Trey Larry. Raleigh's own, North and South, okay? What's the biggest thing that you can take away from this game that you learned? And I guess you can go back to that self-reflecting part.
I would say the biggest thing that I could take away from the game and put it in my life, I would say that, because, you know, everybody, you know, and every athlete has, you know, if not, you will. And I was, you know, a youngin' that his name is Ennis. Yeah. He plays for the Missouri Tigers.
Okay.
I would say, man, your biggest thing you would take when you're up top and everybody looking at you like, man, he doing good, he's invincible, woo, everything is going good. And then when you get that injury, nobody talking to you, nobody calling you, nobody. Yeah. You learn more about yourself when you're at that state. Not saying that that's a bad point, because it's your mindset, how you react to that. And when you come back from that injury or from whatever situation, it's going to drive you into another mindset that you ain't had before.
Guys have mental breakdowns.
So the mental breakdown part is just the mental aspect of you not thinking like, wow, man, I was at the top and then everything went down, you know. But you got to understand in life, period, too, that you're going to have ups and there's going to be downs.
That's right.
But
there you go.
Life ain't a game. and it's not something you can play with. So every day, I do my best to maximize everything, just everything. And I want to shout out to Austin Eck. Shout out to Austin Eck, teammate, running back, Chargers, Austin Eckler. So we always, the running backs, we always talk about the mindset of how you can do better just outside of the game. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Sony too. Every day he talks about maximizing, like when I'm done with football, I'm gonna take the same approach of the game and put it into something else.
That's right.
So that is just something that's like, wow, like listen, that's like, wow, that's something that we talk about now. We talk about how with the game of football, when it's over, I can still take the drive, the motivation, the putting in the hard work, dedication, all those things, and put it into something else. But it just takes your mind on tapping into other things, and then you'll know. But if you don't tap into those things, you don't know.
That's right. And speaking of other things, what does Trey want to do after football is over?
Oh man. I would say this, man. I love helping kids. So as long as I don't care, man, I'm gonna probably be I used to go to this after school program called the Chavis Center. Probably be, man, a student counselor, man. I love helping kids, so the youth. But as long as I'm helping kids, anything helping kids, I'm cool. Even though they, especially in this day, they're hard headed, but kids are the future, so it'll be a disservice for me, at least not to give them some type of, let's just say, game and let them know what's going on. But now you just got to speak it in a different language because kids, like how we used to look up to certain guys. Yeah. We used to listen. Now they can just look it up, so they don't care about that. So you got to give them
everything.
They watch. So you got to give them something more than just a talk. You got to give them a scenario. You got to give them all these things. So I would just love to do that. Probably help kids, and then that's about it, man.
Hey, that's it. Hey, tap in, man. All right, best podcast, Trey Larry. What does the state of Raleigh mean to you?
State of double R, baby. It means a city of people that are very, very loving, caring, and are trying to get it day to day.
Very good.
And are trying to help each other get it day to day.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. Okay.
So that's what the city means to me, because growing up, I done had a lot of OGs help me, get me right and get my head in a space and area like, okay, you need to get your stuff right, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the city means to me is just a hard city, man, where you got to get it how you get it. Rough, double R, baby. So I would just say it's a great amount of people trying to help everybody get it.
Yep. That's it, man. Got to get it.
Got to get it, man.
All right. Hey, how cold is it out there in Missouri?
Oh, man. Baby, it get cold out there now. Hey, let me tell you something, man. When I was up there, this is because, in North Carolina, we get snow and they, no school today.
Yeah.
Boy, let me tell you. You seen the movie The Day After Tomorrow? Hey, I'm out there. I didn't have no snow boots. I had on some Jordan 1s. I'm in the snow going, just going, walking to class, man,
That's tough. That's
but
tough.
It get cold. But at the end of the day, man, I enjoyed it, man. I don't trade it. I wouldn't want to go nowhere else, man. I loved it. I loved it. And it was funny because it's not funny, but a lot of dudes that go to Missouri, they ain't never driven in snow before.
Yeah.
So they be like, hey, I'm stuck. I'm like, hey, man, I can't come get you, baby. What you need to do is you need to turn the wheel to the right, turn the wheel to the left, rev a little bit, get that snow out, and then turn the wheel all the way to the left where you're trying to get out and ride out. And he was like, Tree, I can't do this, man. Like, some people don't know how to drive in the snow, but it get cold up there now. It get cold. I would say the coldest it ever got up there was negative. One time it got -10.
Boy, I can't live out there.
got negative 10 one time. It's okay. It's not that bad, man. It's not that bad.
Okay.
It's not that bad. But, you know, it was cool, though. I remember we had snowball fights. You know, shout out to Aubrey Miller. We would be throwing snowballs. Tyree Gillespie be throwing snowballs. We come in the house with things, snowballs, and throw it at each other.
Wow.
So it was fun, man. It was fun.
Very good, man. I can't live out there.
It's all right. It's not that bad. You know, shout out to Como, man.
You get used to it after a while.
Get used to it, maybe. You got to.
Yeah, that's it.
My first spring, though. Woof, baby. Woof.
Mm-hmm. All right, tap in, man. Hey, what's the biggest advice you can give to all the younger players coming up underneath you?
Biggest advice, man. Okay. The biggest thing that I could give all the youngins is, in order to, if you think that you know everything right now, no, you don't, man. You don't. You don't know everything. I'm figuring out every day. I figure it out every day. Even though I'm growing in the NFL and all whatnot, I still branch out to OGs to listen to give me game. Yeah. Because if I don't do that, then I'm gonna be just out here doing stuff. Like, why did you do that? You could have came to me and got some game and learned some information about that. Right. I would say just listen, man. Like, learn how to listen. Listen. Don't talk. It's always a response, but if you listen, you can obtain some knowledge and put it somewhere. And when the situation happens, you can use that knowledge. But in order to get knowledge, though, you have to listen. That's right. You can't get knowledge without listening. So I would say just listen, man. And then whatever knowledge you get from somebody, I'm not saying don't listen, certain stuff comes out one ear and out the other. But the good knowledge you should be able to obtain and use it in the world. Whatever you in, football, whatever, real world life, whatever situations. Yep,
that's all about. Pay attention and listen. Okay, tap in. Now, how? Let me ask you this: how political is it in the NFL?
Very political. But I mean, at the end of the day, though, this is what I can tell you, though. It's very political, but at the end of the day, it's about how your mindset is. Okay. You know, so we can talk about mindset, right? So, no matter what goes on in the NFL, no matter where you're drafted, high, low, undrafted, every day, like I said, you represent yourself. Mm-hmm. So every day, you can choose to come to work and have, I ain't doing this. Okay. And then that's going to have a reputation on yourself of, this is who he is. Yeah. You know, but it's about your mindset, though. You come in the same person every day and you don't give nobody no reasons, then you're fine. That's right. But if you give them a reason, that's when the ball's in their hands. So you have to, you got to understand that every day, again, you're representing yourself. So the political side, that's cool. That's the game of football. You got to deal with that. Yeah. But it's okay. But how you not react, respond to that, it's different. Reaction and responding is two different things. Reaction is giving a quick, you got me. No. Respond is something they wouldn't expect. Like, he actually responded to this. Yeah. Rather than react and then go off feelings, because the NFL is not about feelings. Yeah. It's no feelings, man.
And it don't matter how big you are. It don't matter if you're Antonio Brown, you start acting crazy if you want to.
I ain't gonna talk about AB, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all about your mindset, man. Yeah. Like, however your mind is, and the thing is, how I talk about what's one thing I can give to kids listeners, because I had OGs on the team now. Keenan, shout out to Jared Cook, tight end. I played for him for a year. Like, to play with him. OG, played the game for a long time. Played with Chris Harris. Junior, shout out to the good bros. He gave me some knowledge. Keenan, shout out to my uncle. I call my uncle Smooth. His name is Jason Moore. A lot of people, man, like, and this guys, shout out to Linval Joseph. I played with him for a year. Like, it's a lot of guys that you can get game from, you know. But if you don't listen and you think you got it made, then that's where it ain't gonna be good for you. So as far as, like I said, the mindset, though, when you talk and you seek out the knowledge and you obtain it and you keep it, and when a situation happens, you know how to respond and not react.
I like that, man. One time. That's good talk. Hey, tap in, okay? What do you think about the Brittany Griner situation, her getting 9 years in the Russian prison for hash oil?
Oh man, I low key feel bad. I really feel bad for her because that's tough. That's really tough. Like and then I saw them. It was talking about that she got her parole revoked. Like they were trying to release her. Yeah. And they said no. I feel really bad. Shout out to the whole family. I wish she could come home as soon as possible. All we can do is just pray and hope. To wish the best and hope that situation get held. But I at the end of the day, man, I feel bad, and I would think about it. That was somebody you knew, like and another, But it's a tough situation. But at the end of the day, all we can do is just hope everything goes well.
But not only that, Trey, it's one thing. Okay, I got caught. Okay, give me my punishment. Mm-hmm. But it's another thing to detain me for longer than I should be. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? That's violation of rights.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So that's where I got the problem with it at. But at the same time, we hope for a speedy process and a speedy recovery.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. What are you listening to before the game starts?
Ooh.
On your playlist?
Man, I listen to a little bit of everything, man. Yeah. I listen to I listen to.
Oh, you listen to that many people, huh?
I listen to a lot.
You listen to a lot of cats, boy.
Yeah, man. even a lot of Double R. I listen to Tusi. I listen to Coach Raj Rashid before the game. Yeah. I listen to even some of my homies that send me their tapes. I listen to them, but I listen to. But see, what I do is in my playlist I have a game day playlist, right?
Right.
So I put emoji behind it. It'll either be emoji like go crazy or it's, you feel me, like kill everybody. I don't mean literally, but it's playlist. It's get you in that mode, right?
Yeah.
So I'll put a selective amount of music in there, but out of the Double R that I just named artists, I will put Big 30, Yavo, Boo Shiesty, Lil Baby, Young Boy.
Oh yeah.
Lee Chopper.
Oh yeah, you in there?
In there, man. G Herb.
Yeah.
He got a song called Dope Boy. That's a great song. But I'll listen to, but then I'll go old school and I'll put some Marvin Gaye in there, man.
Yeah.
And I'll put some Payback by, you feel me, Mr. Brown himself.
Come on, tap in. Buddy.
James Brown, the man himself. I'll put a lot of things in there. Cause sometimes, it'd be, you can't, I'm very selective with my music. So the time I play that playlist, it ride that whole time, right? So I know I put it in a timely manner to where I know where I'm gonna be getting tape in my locker or on the field. When I'm on the field, I'll have 4 songs that I'll play. That's okay, get your mind right, get your workout in. But when I go in, it's dial down time, get your stretch, whoop whoop. But those are all the artists I listen to. And all those artists though I just named though, they don't just have, hard songs. They got songs that you can actually vibe to. So them are artists that I listen to.
Good. Hey, tap in, man. Like I said, he's in there. All right. What's your hobbies off the field? What you like to do?
And well, since I've been in California, some things that I tapped into is I would say going to the beach, but I don't like to go in the water, y'all. I just like to see the scenery, right? So I like to see the beach, and I would say I ain't gonna lie, I don't really play video games like that.
Don't nobody play video
games. Kaz, don't get mad at me, but you wanna know something crazy? You want something real crazy?
Go ahead.
Guess what? I ain't played Madden.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
I ain't played Madden, and people like, you ain't played Madden. I have not played Madden, man.
It's a lot of money in them video games.
I know, but I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Shout out to all the gamers, man. I just can't do it, man. But I would say the things, I tap into some music sometimes. I like going to the studio, relax, make some beats, do something. But as far as that, I would say also, acting, man. Like, I probably, try to get into a little bit of that in a couple of years or two, man.
Very good.
So, trying to get into, give them some.
Got to have multiple eggs in your basket.
You know what I'm saying? So that's something I try to tap into: music, sightseeing, and just a little bit of acting. Those things I like to do outside. But the acting is that's just my character. So that's something that I always had in me. So I would say, hopefully in a couple of years, man, I get a shot. Show them what's going on. And I took an acting class in college, which was live too. So that was cool.
Very good, very good. So you already had acting underneath your belt for a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. Favorite place you like to eat?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. When I was in high school, the spots was Chick-fil-A, Cookout, and Bojangles, right?
That boy love Bojangles. Go ahead, keep
but
going.
Out of all three of those,
okay,
I gotta put the Bojangles first.
That Bobo.
Come on, man.
Same thing. South
Come
side,
on, man.
That's what's up, man.
You know what it is.
That's what's up, man. No wrong with Bobos.
Who the best player you've seen on the field?
Best player. Oh, that's a great question.
Great question.
You want college or you want NFL? Okay. The best player that I played against, linebacker Nick Bolton. Greatest linebacker I played against. Me and him, and the reason why, but this is the reason why he's a great player, okay? Because Nick, I'm older than Nick, right? Nick came in, and I could tell right away. I was like, yeah, he gonna be like that in a year or two. But his mind frame, as far as his nose for the ball and his savviness of knowing where the ball is going and knowing the game, right? So I would say the years that he was there, I seen him develop into the man. Like he was, I remember
Nick Bosa.
Nick Bolton. He plays for the Chiefs. Played for the Chiefs.
Okay.
He got last year got drafted. He left early.
Wow.
So Nick is probably the smartest linebacker I played against. As far as if you're talking about a guy that knows where the ball is going all the time, he knows where the ball is going. And it's not because of just his athletic ability. Because Nick is, if Nick came here right now, you'll be like, what? And I'm not saying Nick ain't big, but the thing is though, there's guys in the NFL that are huge. Right? But Nick, it's this though, his mind. Like as far as me and him every day, especially our senior year, we pushed each other every day to be our best selves every day. And it wasn't hey, you chill. It was no, you make me better today, and I'm going to make you better.
And it's one thing to be all big and stocky. You can have that, but if you ain't got this right here, it just only going to take you so far.
Nick has it, man. He got it, man. And he's doing it now. And he's proven it. 2 years now. He's been a rookie. He got the green dot. He has the green dot. He is now a player that every week – you go into it and you're going to be like, who was this guy, Nick Bolton? He has the green dot. Now, NFL, best player I played against, he owned the team. DJ Derwin James, shout out. DJ is, man, that man is a dog, man. And I like, because you asked me, like, who you go against. Some people say, who I played against. DJ, I'm going to give you two answers on that. On the defensive side, DJ. The reason why I give DJ that DJ is why I played against him was because I seen him every day at practice go hard and no matter what it is. Even if we're walking through, he is going the same pace. He only know one pace. So I respect that. And he helped me my rookie year in camp. Helped me, because when you're rookie, you're a deer in headlights. You don't know what's going on. He's like, man, hey, you've been playing this game your whole life. Just relax. Just play the game, man. We in camp, man. Ball out. Boom. So I give DJ as far as, and the one thing I really love is that he hit. So I respect that. Hit, man. He be hitting. So I respect that. And when he gets in practice every day. And every day it's the same. I don't see nothing. DJ, we every day. So I got to give it to DJ. And then on offense, though, I have to give, as far as the NFL, Keenan Allen. Keenan.
Heard that name, too.
Keenan got it, bro. Keenan got it. I watch him a lot. And the thing is, though, you're running back watching Keenan? Listen, you can learn a lot from Keenan. But the thing is, though, Keenan has done it for so many years to the point where that's him. It's Keenan. It's not something he can't, because if you look at his process of Keenan, like Keenan Keenan had some ups and downs, and guess what? Now he's the guy. Like, people know him.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not just because oh yeah, he run. No, he is Picasso of running routes. I've seen him do people dirty in walkthrough. Because people be trying, you got a rookie over there, he trying to guard Keenan, and Keenan like, hey, make a move every day. Boom, got that. And you sitting over there like, I seen him do somebody before I leave. I was like, did he just do that? We were walking through. He did a little stem right. He said, boom, 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 boom. Came back, and the linebacker kind of, oh, I got to come back here real quick. But no, I would say Keenan, as far as just his savviness, and every day I literally just see him paint a picture every time he runs a route, right? Every time he does a drill, every time he catches a ball. All those things, man. Like, I just seeing it, you have to see it in person. It's crazy. Like, some of the stuff I done seen Keenan come back on a route, slide, and catch the ball. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. And this is in OTAs, though. But that just shows the competitiveness of guys. You know, like, and if my first conversation when I learned about the NFL, I asked Keenan, I said, what's up with that scar right there? He said, hey, man, I ain't letting I'm gonna just keep clean words. I ain't letting nobody get in my spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he telling me right now, like, hey, this game is real, and sometimes you have to play regardless of how you feel.
Yeah.
So that was right there when I got on it. And Keenan come on, man, from Greensboro, man, from Carolina, man. Come on, baby. Yeah, from Carolina, baby. Come on, let's go.
NC tap in, north and south, okay.
Greensboro, though, you know, he round the way, 1 hour, but we good.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, tap in. Favorite place Trey wants to visit, he hasn't been yet.
Man, favorite place I want, man. I ain't really a traveler, though, man, but I would say out of the country or in the country.
Out the
country.
I like out the country.
I'll probably go. To shout out to Keymon. He put me on this spot. It's in places where they got the little spot on the water.
Okay.
It's nice. I don't know the exact area, but he told it to me. He said you can get them. It's a little spot, and it's out of the country. But I think it's I don't think it's in Puerto Rico, but it's somewhere in that area.
Okay.
And they have those little not houses, but little shed things in the water. And they got a bed in them and stuff. Yeah, it's nice. You know, so I want to visit there one day. I don't know exactly what it's called, but shout out to Keymon.
Okay.
Shout out to Keymon, but I don't know exact spot. But he is very nice.
Very good.
It's Cancun. There you go. Cancun. There you go. Just came to me.
All right.
Who hit me the hardest? I ain't gonna lie. I don't nobody. But like I said, those two guys that I named, though, those are guys that are, as far as like every day, consistent. Hey, let's go today. Like, let's go. Like every day. It's not now. Okay, now listen. Now in NFL, you gotta be careful now. But I would say in college, Nick, me and him every day was going at it. Every day, man. And we made each other better. Every day we made each other better. So I'll say that.
Very good. Okay. Favorite move?
What's up?
Good.
The hardest part about being a running back that I feel like running backs don't get credit for is that we got to do 3 important things. Block first, because if you ain't protecting, if you can't protect the quarterback, because who's beside us? The most prized, the most important person in the order is the quarterback, right? If you can't protect the quarterback, you're not playing. 2, you got to run the ball, meaning you might get hit a hard play, and you got to get up and get back in the huddle and run the ball again. So that takes toughness. And 3, you got to catch the ball out of the backfield.
Good.
So you got to do all those 3 things. But I would say the hardest part is the hits, because running backs don't last in the league. That's the, we all know that, right? But it takes a different running back to get hit hard and get back in the huddle and run the ball again.
Yeah.
So I would say that's the hardest part.
Over
Multiple
4 quarters. Yeah.
And we can talk like it's, I carried the ball in college my senior year. I carried the ball over 32 times a game.
Damn.
And then at one game, I carried the ball 41 41 times. I don't want to say 47, but it was 41. And I could have kept going though. But the thing is, it's just when it takes a different person to want to play that position when you know you're gonna get hit. When you get the ball, everybody is trying to hit you, and it takes a different person to run past 11 defenders. And the thing is though, we won't be nothing without the O-line because it starts there too. Yeah. But running the ball, and when you get past them trenches, it's on you. You got to make something. You got to make it do. My coach said when you get past the deep field is where the money at. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make a guy miss, and it's really, I would say the running back position is hard, man, because you got to, first thing first, if you can't block, you ain't playing. You got to protect the QB, man. You got to protect him. So I would say all those three things you got to do, and regardless of how you feel.
Yeah, that's very true.
Missing the block or fumble?
Oh, both are not good. Both are not good, but if I don't want to pick one, but I would say, man, that's a good question, man. He said fumbling or getting the quarterback hit. Ooh, man. I gotta go with fumble, man. You don't want to get the quarterback. But if you fumble, you know what though? The crazy thing is though, it's the game of football, right? Yeah. You're gonna, you don't want to fumble, right? But if you do fumble, this is where we talk about the mindset. How does your mind react after that, right? How does your mind react after you seeing your quarterback get hit? At the end of the day, the football is a game that is not perfect, right? But at the end of the day, when you get on the field, everything that you've been planning the whole game week, that was up. It's on film now. So everything you do, as far as what you prepared, how you prepared in that moment, then everything will be okay. So doing ball security drills, looking protections, going over those things, looking at the game plan, being dialed in, those things you got to be dialed into, because the mistakes, I would just say this, I ain't gonna lie, this is something that I've took since I've only been in the NFL for a little bit, but college and the NFL are totally different ball games, right? I played in the SEC as far as guys that are big, like every week. SEC is the best conference. Sorry guys. As far as when it comes to, everybody want to say, I'm like, nah. But listen, let me tell you this right now. College and NFL, I would just say the things that you did well in college are easy in NFL. But the things you didn't do in college that was not, we didn't see, will get exposed in the league. The things you did that was easy, okay, they're easy in the NFL. We know here running. But can you do this, though? Can you play special teams? Can you be more valuable outside of that? Because you can play your position, but if you want to talk about the NFL, you got to be able to play special teams in certain positions. So I have to play special teams. That's just my position. I have to do that. But college, you got guys, and it's just true. Man, I don't care about no special teams. But hey, man, if you want to get to the next, you better get right on the special teams, because it's very important, I would say, and that's what I learned. So I would just say the things you did in college that I did in college, that was easy. Probably a little easy in the NFL. But certain things I didn't do, you will get exposed in the league because you can't hide.
It's very competitive in the NFL, boy. It's a different level. Okay, favorite movie or TV show today in 2022? What you got?
Favorite? I really watch movies. TV show. Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna give you a TV show. My favorite TV show is, man, I used to watch Rob and Big, man. Rest in peace, Big Christopher, Big Black Boykin. I used to watch Rob and Big. It was Rob. He ridiculousness, and then his Fantasy Factory.
Oh man, come on, man, that's what's up.
So, but my favorite show was those Rob and Big though, because that was cool, man. Like I enjoyed them two living together and doing missions every day. Like I enjoyed that. It showed like how two people can come together, not know each other, not be the same race, and still have a bond, right? So I just really like that show. Favorite movie, Any Given Sunday, got to. My mom didn't let me watch it till I got a certain age, but I would sneak and try to watch it a little bit, right?
Okay. Favorite, yeah. At that time, they were doing.
But you know what though? Right, it is. But I would say though, if I go like my top football movies, it'll be Any Given Sunday. Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
Varsity Blues.
Very good. Very good.
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights. Boy, Boobie Miles.
Boobie Miles. And then one more that was it was with Shane Falco, man. I forgot the movie, but it's a good movie though.
Yeah, you a legend for naming all
Good.
of them. I forgot all about them.
That was
Nah, for real though. Okay.
Yeah, Rudy. Rudy. I'm old so.
Water Boy. What's the other one with light skinned dude? He was played retarded.
Ray.
Was it Ray?
Radio. I never seen Radio.
You never seen Radio?
I need to watch
I'm
it.
gonna watch that tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
Favorite NBA team?
Charlotte. Gotta rip the Charlotte.
Ooh, that's right. Whatever.
Come on, man.
Ain't right.
Got to. Dennis Smith. Shout out to everybody, man.
Yeah,
Melo Alden baller.
Okay. Gotti or Gucci?
Gucci, baby. You know, I'm a dog. All right, that's it. I gotta go with Gucci, man.
Okay.
Ooh, man.
My next question was favorite game or game assist, but you don't play the game.
I tried, but I gotta say PS5 though. But my favorite game, Fight Night Round 2.
Okay, Fight Night. T likes Fight Night.
Oh no, it's Fight Night Champion. Okay. Yeah. That's my favorite game, dog.
Good. I like you.
Yeah.
Boy, you got boy. Come on now.
Come on now. I'm old school, man. I got an old soul, man.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Trey, who do you do this for when you wake up every day?
She right over there. She right over there. Yeah, man. Be real with you. My mom might cry, but my mom, when I was a senior in college, right? She called me one day. She was like, "Hey Trey, I need something, right? She said, I need some money." She didn't want to ask me that, right? But I made a vow, like, cause this is how your mind changed in college, right? This is just this is just my personal thing. If you're in college and you're doing it for yourself, you're gonna fail. There's no way.
Okay.
It's no way, bro.
Okay.
You can't have that whole amount of pressure if you're doing it for yourself. Yeah. Even Prime did it for his mom, right?
Yeah.
Look how great a player he was. But the thing is, if you go through, because when I was a freshman, I said, you know what? I need to get my feet wet. I need to start playing. Sophomore year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm okay. Doing good. Get my name on the map. Now, junior year, that red dot on your back.
Yeah.
Now there's people game planning against you, right?
That's right.
The senior year, it's like you need to know, now, why are you doing this? Because everybody gets to a point in college of like, bro, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
You love the game. Yes, you love the game.
Yeah.
But who you do it for, though? Because if you're doing it for yourself, it's no way. You're not going to be able to have that. I'm scoring touchdowns for me. My mama drove 14 hours to every one of my football games. Do you think for 1 second that I'm going to have my mama come down there and she not see me ball out?
Come on, bro.
No, bro.
I love that.
I'm what's called talking. shout out to my boy. He was like, Larry, still running hard. I'm like, you see that woman up there? Like, no, man. I do this for my mom. So that is my why. Like, every day I wake up, and at the end of the day, I still do have some personal goals of mine, but it's like, who you do it for? She right there.
That's good. Very good, man. Trey Larry in the building. Sports Bettors Media. I am Hip Hop Mag. Let them know where we can find you at on all platforms. Big money.
Man, follow me on Instagram at Trey Larry, Twitter at Larry Roundtree _ Let's underscore at Larry Roundtree the third. So y'all follow me there, man. Show some love, man. Appreciate you.
All right, Sports Bettors Media. I am Hip Hop Mag. You heard it first. Raleigh's own Rough Raleigh. Trey Larry.
Double R, baby. Appreciate it, man.